What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first Minecraft episode. I always want to do that. That's really funny. Yeah, I'll add the the fat red intro and outro, and it will just be like it'll be just like 2016 all over again. Nah, but I am going to be making a hardcore world for the love of the game. We are calling this one. What are we calling this one? Let's pick a random letter on my keyboard. B. The Black Tower. Yes, the Black Tower. And if any of you have read The Wheel of Time, that's ball knowledge. You'll get the reference. But anyways, that's my very creative brain. All right, let me get water. No, I'm out of water. Alright, let's see what we're working with. If this world is trash, I'm starting over. No, I'm just kidding. What are my coordinates? Okay. This is the center of the world. What's my render distance on? Render distance? Render distance? 90 FPS. That's kind of high. Render 32 chunks. Yeah, whatever. My laptop can handle it. You gotta turn the Minecraft music up. Actually, I don't even know if it's copyright or not. Or whatever. Who cares? Alright. Hardcore. So we gotta not die. That's how we're going to jump straight into the river. Now, this is update 26.1.2. It's kind of interesting. They skipped from 1.21.1 to 1. To 26.1. But I guess they're going with a date system now. A lot of updates are changing that. But like any old Minecraft world, we are starting off punching wood. So only needs 3 logs, and then I love this feature. Generally the best feature, because you can shift tab everything. Oh my, okay, I wasn't meant to craft all of them into sticks, so that's alright. Alright, and then that way I can go wood, and then give me an axe. And get some wood. Why does that feel so slow? Alright. Oh, really? So I'm using, to play, I'm not actually using the official Minecraft launcher, I'm using Prism Launcher, which is really good. Really, really good. And I gotta rename this actually, so I gotta rename this from 1.20, 1.11, which is what I was playing my regular world on, to whatever it is right now. Which is, I'm just gonna call it latest release. Yeah, whatever, that works. And you can see like I play mods. So I was trying to get a minimap up and I'm like, oh wait, there is no minimap. There is no minimap. You hate to see it. But it's alright. It's okay. I can find another way. Oh, it's my log. Alright. Let's get a lay of the land. I should have stayed on that tree. Would have helped out. But, well, we move. Alright, so first things first. Address my survival needs. I'm going to need food. I'm going to need a pickaxe. I'm going to need a weapon. And I'm going to need more wood. I should use my mouse, but like low-key, I'm a trackpad warrior. So, we're sticking with that. And I don't know why I made the wooden sword when it's just going to be destroyed. So now, I don't want to play with you anymore. Alright, and now we're just going to get a bunch of stone. Coordinates-wise, I actually do like to build with certain coordinates in mind, but considering we're going to build like with the lay of the land, maybe not so much. Because, you know, I used to actually, when I used to build with the chunk borders. And the chunk borders, like, it really limits what you can do, but it also kind of helps because of that limitation. Like, it gives you constraints in which you can build with, if that makes sense. So, let me show what I mean. So, if I go F3G, you can see these lines pop up, and those are the chunk borders. So, if I were to build a house, for example, I would only build within this border here. And you'd be like, oh, well, that's really limiting in like what you can actually do. And yeah, it is. But also, it means that like if I was to load a world up or try and like save this in terms of files, it just makes it so much easier. So I don't know, I'm still undecided yet as to whether I'll use chunks or not. If I'll build in a very restrained way. But for now, I'm just gonna be getting a ton of wood. I hate this. I actually hate leaving trees up. Because wood lets me build my shack. Because remember, it is hardcore. If I die, that's it. So, We need to make sure we don't die, and the best way to do that is to be away from danger. And danger at the moment is nighttime, because nighttime means monsters, and monsters in hard difficulty do 2 billion damage. 2 billion damage. Now the other danger, oh let me turn this off, this is really triggering me out, is myself. If I jump down a cliff or do something really silly, that's completely my fault. That will also end the world. I really hate the foliage, man. It really kind of annoys me. Alright. Oh, render distance like this is so nice. Okay. Swamp, that's useful, but not very nice. Village over there is really good. House over there. Mountains over there. Forest over there. Alright. Well, see what I mean? Like I just took half a heart for no reason, because I am not very smart. I'm not very smart. Not very smart. Now, let me see. See, here's a hidden technology. A hidden technology. You can actually grab mushrooms and make mushroom stew. Or alternatively, you can go, see you later, buddy. Because, you know, I gotta be a hunter-gatherer. Brown mushrooms also have the added benefit of becoming fermented spider eyes, if memory serves me correct, which is useful for making potions of weakness if I want to do villager trading, because I can cure and uncure them. Cows obviously useful because beef, but realistically I'm not going to be building a farm anytime soon, so we're just going to we're going to say hello to the local population before saying goodbye, and goodbye. Now, if I can set up a local base point, get a chest down and get some of this stuff around, that would be really good. As you can see, now I'm already starting to feel hungry. Right, let's head to that village. That village looks promising. Any more animals? Any more animals that would like to say hello? No, it looks like they've all said goodbye. That's a shame. I was hoping to get more acquainted with local wildlife. But alas, it appears my malicious nature has warned the local residents of the danger. Looky here. We have some more residents. So what we're going to do is cook up some charcoal. No, I don't know, you can put a wool in there. How about that? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Anyways, the good thing about having to play hardcore is you don't die, which means you don't lose levels. Because, well, if you die, you lose the whole world. But that means enchanting should be pretty straightforward. And enchanting is very important. However, I'm not going to do this like it's a rushed playthrough. Like, I'm not going to go straight for the end or anything. Because, like, oh, what's the fun in that? I want to build and I want to dig. You know, it's almost like I want to mine and I want to craft. I wonder why. Oh, I wonder if that's the name of the game. Oh my god. I love Minecraft. I've been playing since 1.2.5 and I've just really enjoyed this. In fact, I've kind of low-key missed this. So I've had 2, so it's 3 cooked. Yeah, that should be enough. I have missed just a regular vanilla playthrough. As you can see here with my other ones, I've been playing through modded, and modded is fun and all, but there's just a certain charm about playing the base game as it was intended to be played. But don't get me wrong, I love Create. Oh my god, I love Create. Create is Joey. I think after Tinker's Construct, my second favorite mod of all time, because it's just so. It was so different, but it was so good. Like, it's very simple, but it adds to the base game to the point where it's like, yeah, this feels really nice. It feels really natural. But it also has a completely different vibe. It's like, it's not vanilla Minecraft anymore. It's like, yeah, factory, industry, a bit more of that automated tech side of things, which is really nice. I enjoy that, at least. Some people like the magic mods, and magic is pretty good as well. Don't get me wrong, magic is fun. But I'm more of a tech mod connoisseur myself. Yes, it's getting Apple as well. I think my favorite tech mod before that would have to be Mechanism. Well, that's a really fun one. You just build like nuclear reactors and ore processing, a lot of chemistry. It's actually really fun. Like, yes, I want to know how to make uranium hexafluoride. That's real. Oh, look at those mountains. Those mountains are cool. That might be where I'm building my base. What else? What other good tech mods are there? Yeah, Britannia. I hate Britannia. Never like, oh, that's a magic one. You cannot tell me it's not a tech mod. I'm sorry. It has more tech and automation than like half the tech mods in existence. Oh, Applied Energistics, obviously really good. Refined Storage is like the watered down version of Applied Energistics. I enjoyed Refined Storage until I learned Applied Energistics. That's probably the best way to put it, because Applied Energistics is just more powerful, more limited, more balanced. It's just better in most regards. And also there's a lot of compatibility between Applied Energistics and say like Mechanism, like there's like chemical cells. They don't really have that. Oh, at least when I played last, they didn't really have that for Refined Storage. There was no like chemical cells for Refined Storage, because Mechanism's like, yeah, we're adding our own state of matter, I guess is the best way to put it, because you have fluids like water and lava, and in some other cases like oil, seed oil, crude oil, especially a lot of those industrial mods. But Mechanism like, nah, we're doing gases, bro. We're doing hydrogen, oxygen, helium, all the good stuff. Alright, so it's getting dark now, but we are going to sleep out the night. We're going to take back the night. Anyone who has ball knowledge will know where that's from. It's from the goats, Captain Sparkles. So in the meantime, I'm going to borrow this person's house. That's one. There should be bookshelves? No, but there are apples. So we're going to... Oh, the chest is low-key useful though. No, who cares? Yeah, that's crazy. What the hell happened to the baby villagers? Why do you look like that? That's really funny. I don't know why, but that's really funny. Alright. Bro, is it not an available house? I might murk this, but I like feel bad, low-key. It's the question of morality, isn't it? Do I kill you? You're just a bunch of pixels. But you also have meaning. And also, you could, like, low-key kill me. Anyways, we're just gonna find a random house. Alright, let's get set up in... Bro, why are all these villagers here? I don't want to aggravate them, like, accidentally left-clicking instead of right-clicking, because once again, I am playing on the trackpad. And that has happened many a time. It's not good, because... Oh, wait, I can make a smoker? Oh, that's actually... No, it's not. Whatever, I'm just gonna use a furnace. But yeah, if you do that and it's like, well, now they're all aggro. Yeah, it's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep it out, because there's no need to play this risky. So I'm not doing like a 100-day challenge. Oh, I have to make the most use of my day. Nah, bro, I'm gonna do my own thing. Alright, while that cooks, let me see what I can do. Probably just gonna get more food, because what I want to do is I want to stock up on a ton of food. Build a house somewhere over yonder, and then go mining. Sorry, bud. I also need these cows for leather. Leather is very important for bookshelves. Enchanting leather armor, maybe? Nah, I'm probably gonna skip straight to iron. Let's be so for real. I don't know anyone who actually uses armor below iron, because well, you just jump into a cave and you get iron. Oh, they have copper tools now. I forgot. Copper tools are like cheap, early equivalent between stone and iron, and it's really cool actually. Alright, give me a crafting table to make a hoe, because they changed it so you can now mine hay bales with a hoe faster. It's very useful. I should test out the spears. I haven't tested out spears. Spears are cool. There's a lot I haven't actually seen in the new updates. Alright, we're swinging a foot. Now when you're critting, you have to be careful when you're swinging a sword, because of these sweeping edge. Like if I hit that iron golem, low-key the run would have gone over. But because I hit the just the pig on a crit, like I'm jumping at him, it doesn't sweep actually. I think it only sweeps if you still have sweeping edge, but I don't, so I don't even have any chance. It's a nitwit. You have no job, bro. I don't like the nitwits, but it's still useful. Alright, we are going to go back to... Oh, which house did I, borrow for the night? I look, you forgot. What is this house? Do you have a smoker? You do have a blast furnace. It's not useless, but I need to be saving inventory space. I need to find this house. Oh, I lost it. Oh my goodness gracious me. How have I done this? How did I lose my furnace? Ah, there we go. Right, there we go. There's some cooked meat. Let's go. And I'm not going to take a bed. No, I don't want to destroy the village. What I do want to do is find a location. I got 47 logs. Means I can build a place. Now that's a cool location. Beachside, mountainous. I love mountains and buildings. There's just something about. Oh, hello cave. Hello cave. You know what? I don't have any inventory space for this. I was gonna say just YOLO in. No, I want to get set up on a base first. And you might be like, oh, why are you leaving one? Just take it all. I could, but like, if I come back, then I'll need the sugarcane I can get in passing. There's some coal. Smelting. Now you always gotta play with game audio on, because if a creeper comes up behind you, that is 2 billion damage straight to the face. I don't like that. See, now the zombies coming up, this one's gonna burn in the daylight, thankfully. Oh, I should low-key play with the subtitles on. Oh, let me do it. Options, I believe it's accessibility controls. Narrator. Yes, close. I just like playing with it. It's low-key distracting, but like I watch movies with subtitles, so you know it helps. And also, if I see a creeper hissing, it may save my life. Oh, I looked away from my screen and I got hit. Can't be doing that. That's 2 hearts per hit. 5 of those and I'm done. I'm done, broski. We cannot be doing that. But by the end of this episode, which is half an hour, I'm only doing half an hour stint, so I'm not doing more than that. I do want to have a base set up. So let's get some stone. I could take on these spiders. Nah, that's alright. Iron. We love iron. I'm gonna build up. There's no point in wasting blocks, because blocks are time. Blocks equal time. And because I have low mining speed, block equal a high amount of time. Until I get iron. But actually, the best thing to do with iron, the 2 single best things to do, is a bucket and a shield. But I can only afford to make 1 bucket. So we are going to just swim up. And I want to check out this place. This place looks super cool. Like, look at that. It's like floating mountains. The swamp is kind of but it does look cool. Now, always use a boat for long-term travel early game, because you don't end up sprinting, but you end up traveling the same, roughly the same speed. I'm sure you could measure that with like blocks per second and do the calculations. You know, like, ooh, I'm going actually 20 blocks in a minute, which means I'm going 1/3 a block per second. But it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Ooh, side quest. Side quest, portal. Damn, look, there's like a rocky mountainous terrain. Alright, let's see what's up here. Netherrack, gold. Do I need gold for anything? Not really. Can I reconstruct? This is the other question. What was all obsidian? Ah, 1 obsidian short. Unbreaking 2, clock. Don't really need any of this, but I'll take the boots. Don't need the rest of that. If they said 1 more portal, you could actually make another portal and just go. Is there any lava? Because I could use a bucket. There is lava. Ooh, I could. Nah, I don't particularly want to rush to the nether right now. I'm not trying to die, bro. Blaze is probably going to burn me for like 5 hearts. That's a bit too much. Alright, let's get that sugarcane. And then let's get up these mountains. Row your boats gently down the stream. Something. Life is but a dream. I don't think that's how it goes. But you know what? That's okay. Things change over time. You know, we're gonna get a bit deep here. Like, it's weird seeing, like, noticing change within yourself. It's gonna be one of the strangest feelings. Like, yeah, I'm no longer the person I used to be. And I could try and revert to who I was, but why have I changed? Like, for example, I used to hate collared t-shirts, right? And now I look at a collared t-shirt, a collared shirt, and I look at a t-shirt, and I'm like, I don't know, man, one looks better than the other. Like, collared shirts to me now look better than a t-shirt. Even like a collared polo shirt. It's like, well, I don't particularly like wearing them, but I do like looking at them, so I think it looks better now. I didn't used to think that. I used to think, oh, well, before, like when I was way younger, I was like, who cares about looks? And after I was like, well, t-shirt actually looks good. T-shirt, hoodie, jacket. And now it's like, oh, not really. It's kind of eh. Because it's a single layer. And if you look at the, you gotta go deep into the fashion rules. I don't know much about them, mate. But you go into it and it's like, oh, you have the 7-point structure. The 7-point structure, you gotta hit 7 points, like 2 points or 3 points for a major accessory, 1 point for a smaller accessory, to get your fit balanced. Too many points, you're doing too much. Not enough points, you're not doing enough. And a t-shirt obviously is gonna be like a 1 point, unless you're going for like a heavy colored t-shirt, maybe a decal t-shirt. It's 2, maybe 3 points. But then it makes it harder to kind of build your outfit around that. And so it's like, well, if I get a button-up shirt, right, that's pretty cool. But I do value comfort a lot, right? And so I usually wear a button-up shirt over a t-shirt. Like that looks, in my opinion, looks good because you have stuff going on near the neck. I think stuff going on near the neck looks good. Like even a chain. Chains are like 50-50. They can look tacky and gaudy, especially with the super big ones. But like a small one looks alright. So it really depends. It is obviously up to personal preference. Like some people really love the chains. Some people hate them. Me, I'm not too fond of them. I wouldn't wear them. But like they look good on some people. Some fits. This is a rarity, by the way. I think this is like a 1% chance of happening. It's what we call an abandoned village, and I remember reading up on this. Oh, there could be some lore here. We're gonna build this world with lore. Oh wow, that's sick! Look at that. I want to build my house there. But yeah, abandoned village. There's no villages here. Only cobwebs. Very cool. Very cool stuff. What are the lore implications? Ooh, the lore implications. Is it in a swamp as well? Oh, it is. Oh, kind of. I think this might be a generation error. I think swamp villages can't technically exist unless you have it where it generates partially another biome and leads into a swamp like this. But in this case, I will be taking stonecutter. They're very useful. In this case, right, you can see that, well, there's no one home. It's an abandoned village. And they even got the mossy cobblestone and the whole shenanigans. Oh, that's a village. There should be zombie villages, maybe. Yeah, see, zombie villages. Ouch. 2 hearts. That kind of hurts. I don't think they could attack upwards like that. Now, I have a decision. Do I want to go to the cool floating islands or like the cool mountains? And I'm pretty conflicted. I'm going to climb up so I can get a better vantage point here. Now, let me see what I'm working with. Oh, and it continues into the hills. Bro, that's actually so sick. Windswept gravelly hills. If you look on the top left, you can see the biome. You can actually change that in your F3 settings to see like some things are permanently on. Like I have my coordinates permanently on because coordinates are, at least in my opinion, very useful. Because like when you're building, especially if you're with like chunk building, it helps to know like how far you're going, yada yada yada. And I was joking. It sounded like I was joking before about the blocks per second, but genuinely, if you're traveling long distances, like it's gonna take a lot of time. Yeah, it kind of helps to know those calculations. But here's the problem with floating builds. Mobs underneath. But I do want to build up here. Like this looks so sick. Let's see if I can get up here without. Well, let's actually sleep first. And then no monsters come in. But I wanna get a place to build by within the next 5 minutes. So it's either gonna be here, it's gonna be over there. But I like having the high vantage point. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. What a great film, Star Wars. Star Wars is so good. George Lucas was pretty smart, you know, building a whole franchise. But even then, Star Wars explores a lot of interesting themes. A lot of them. Parkour. I did not need to do that. Taking needless risks. Actually, it's very necessary. Look at the view. Swamp over that way. That's fine. Ruined portal. I'm definitely building on there. Abandoned village. Yeah. Gravel. See, gravel worries me because if you hit the gravel and it's not supported by block, your whole thing's falling down. The plains look cool though. The plains look cool. I like the plains. But like that stone monolith could like carve it out the mountains. I mean, the whole world is mine. I don't have to constrict myself to one area. It's a weird feeling, like when you realize that in Minecraft, the whole world is yours. You can do whatever you want with it, right? You can take, you can leave it, you can give back, you can treat inhumane creatures humanely, you can treat humane creatures inhumanely. And it all just depends on who you are as a person, right? Like, do you really care about villages? Are villages people? Do you care about the chickens? Or do you need the food? Is that was your survival more important? And in my opinion, villages you definitely are made in human likeness, so that one's a bit inhumane. But at the same time, like animals they kind of I need food, and they're the most abundant food resource. Without me, this world doesn't exist. So I'm going to be getting food. Alright, let's see. I got a couple minutes. And that's cool and all, but I want to check out the other place. We see, like, I'm traveling like hundreds of blocks. I'm like, my coordinates on top left, 550 minus 300. We're going to be traveling like a couple hundred blocks. I'm going to be maximizing this parkour. But I think I want to settle down. I don't like gravel. I really don't like gravel. It annoys me. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. Look at how dangerous that is. So now again, don't want to take fall damage. I want to go there. That looks cool. It's a rave settlement. I could build a castle on that. I love building castles, man. Castles in Minecraft, you just get a thematic. So good. But I usually build castles or like castle walls. I want to try and change up my thematic this time. I could lean into the swamp thematic, the like ruined archaeologist vibe, or I could go with like a, you know, I need inspiration. I'll see what comes to me when I feel like it. But I'm still gonna. Oh yeah, I need the oxide daisy, and you'll see why later. Do I have enough wool? Yeah, I do for my banner. I have a very particular banner. It's very simple, but it's my banner that I always use and will continue to use. Abandoned village looks so cool. I will build something there. But low-key, I might do what I did last time with like landmass conquering. So I basically built my country, so to speak, based on the water geometry. But this is attached to landmass. Yeah, that's fine. Is it attached to this landmass? Oh, I'll have to map it out. I love mapping out the world. It is really entertaining. Yeah, that was actually with food. I have regen, so it's not like UHC. If any of you know what that is, ultimate hardcore champion. Yeah, you take damage, you cannot regen. It was a whole different challenge. The only way to regen are regeneration potions or golden apples. That's a different beast. That's actually really hard. But I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. That's too much. Alright, let's see. Oh, a lot of villages. A lot of villages. I do like the plains biomes, and you might say that's boring. It is a little boring, but it's also cool. Alright, so we go into the meadow. No, it's windswept gravelly hills. I don't like the windswept gravelly hills. They don't look good because of the gravel. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yes. This is where I want to build. I want an outpost. Actually, this could be the main base. Oh, that place is higher. I like building on the highest peak. But this is so flat. 106. I can chip this down. You know what? Yeah, I'm building my house here. Abandoned village over there. I can build a path. I have the forest in the north, the wood, mountains, and I have the village over that way. Let me get a look. I don't think I can zoom, can I? No, I can't. If I had a telescope, I could. And then I can essentially expand my builds. I've got nice water border, natural water border. That goes around that way, comes around there, goes around the peninsula here, llamas, a small island, and then we get a lake. That's cool, Yeah, this is where I will be building. Let's set up shop here. Now, I do like building in like multiples of 5 y-axis, and that is a low-key OCD, but anyways, that's alright. Ah, this is gonna take some time. You know what? I need to get this going. Furnace. And get these smelting. Alright, let's get some more furnaces. Just so I can have more food. But most importantly, iron. So I can make an iron shovel, make an iron bucket. A bucket, just regular bucket. And I can make a shield. So let's get this going. Split that, smelt that. I got a lot of uncooked pork chops, so I get the beef and get some chicken cooking. Alright, I'll call it there for today. Got a base setup. Oh, look at that cow. It's a pretty cool cow. And I'll build the house next time and then eventually go mining. Alright, goodbye. See you in the next one.